help it. That's what Poetic License is all about, butting in. And we've got the type, I'm totally sick for it, but I'm going to butt in with, I don't know if she'd heard it, but yeah, people would send me writing about periodic table elements, and so then I would get the honor of, I'm going to put in a poem about it or stuff related to it. So there happens to be an element that is in the Down in the Dirt issue book that was released this month. I am the editor of 2 literary magazines, just she doesn't know she's new, and this is the second one of the 2 of them, and this one, Down in the Dirt, is The Earth Colony. This is a ISBN number Amazon book that's released at the first of every month. And in this has a couple periodic table poems, and they are for, this one's for Californium, and it is, this first one, Californium, is not only in The Earth Colony, but it's also in, gotta get the right book, Periodic Table of Poetry. Gotta show off my books any way I can. This is Californian, and yeah, might as well tell you, number 98 in the periodic table, CF, because you know, you need to know these things for some reason. Californium. They tell me that I'm settling. They tell me that this is not love. I keep telling myself there's nothing natural about you. But when I try to take you in, it seems you work your way deep into my bones and I just can't get rid of you. It's like I just can't get the idea of you out of my head. But you try to tear me apart if you ever actually stay with me. So when it comes to you, I seem to be the woman who loves pain. Because I know you'll do the same thing. Act the same way. I've gotten used to it. I look for you, and whenever I find you, everything tarnishes. When we're together, but, you know, I don't know any better. I don't know how to stay away. They keep telling me that this is not love, but I've never felt love, and although I'm hurting with you, it's better than being alone. And you always leave before I get the chance to feel attached. You think, so you turn away, and you believe you leave scot-free. So, okay, if that's what you do, then don't worry. Despite what you do, despite how you always seem to react so much whenever you're with me, I'm still will go across the country for you. I don't know how many times. I see your lights. I see your glow because you still intrigue me so. I can't help it. I don't know any better. I must love this pain. I keep coming back for more. I'll have to see if I can find any more about the element. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, when I was doing these things, I had to do this jumping image with every single one. But I've also got... Oh, wait! I actually did read this at a Nashville feature. I did Curium at the same time, which is why I'm dressed in a wedding dress and a veil. Because I read that as well, and I was dressed as Marie Curie on her wedding day for this show. But I was reading in Nashville, and I read that poem as well. But... I have not only the Californian poem, which might tell you a little bit more in these next ones, but I have 2 Twitter-length poems that appear not only in the Down the Dirt book, The Earth Colony, but also Twitterverse, Periodic Table Poetry. I'm showing off my books. I'm a crazy lady. Can't help it. But there are 2 short ones that are in both of these books. I'm going to share them with you. Really short. First one is called Californium is a Double-Edged Sword. Made in nuclear reactors, this radioactive californium takes years to make. It's hazardous to ship and insanely expensive. It'll infiltrate your bones and liver, causing cancer. Then again, a californium isotope targets cancer to actually aid patients. So it becomes a double-edged sword. That it can cause cancer and that it can help find and eliminate cancer. A double-edged sword for California. I'm trying to show off the picture. Yeah, it's California. That's actually a blade in the shape of California, but you can't see it because it's really hard to see in these live feeds. But one more for you, and it is titled Californium 252, Isotope Time, Californium 252, Communication Thanks to Nuclear. Mobile phone signals use electromagnetic radiation to send, but not through heavy metals. Nuclear reactors solve this and make Californium-252, which sends undegraded, perfect data. You don't like nuclear? Too bad, for our data can now go anywhere thanks to this radioactive isotope. Gotta have a water tower in there. It's really hard to see because it's light, and I'm trying to show it for my Zoom people, but there's a water tower from a nuclear plant in there at the same time. But there's all these fascinating things you know about different elements, but that's just why you're like, I didn't want a science lesson, lady, is what these people are saying. But thank you for listening, you guys. But it's fascinating the things that you learn about the elements. Thank you, as you're going through. But now I'm going to shut up like a proper host should at times, and hear from our, yeah, I see her grinning like a queen, grinning like a queen. So Esther, the stage is yours, and take it away. We usually said 3, 5, 10 minutes, and then we'll go through, looking at the time for 48, we might go through another round of 1 or 2 poems after this one we're done as well. So the stage is yours, my darling. Use yourself and take it away.